AskReddit by AskReddit 108. What do you think about AI taking over our jobs? If our ability to survive wasn't so tied to our employment in a system designed for profit, then it would be an undeniable great labor-saving advancement. As it stands, it's going to be used for cost-cutting, leaving people less able to survive, leading to a major issue. This exactly. We're already seeing people being replaced with AI. I was reading about a studio where allowing the learning program to study each employee's daily work was written into their contracts. The AI would learn from them for a year or two, then they would be let go as the AI could now perform their jobs. Advancement in technology should be making our lives easier, not rich pockets fuller and poor ones lighter. It's a mix of excitement and concern. AI can take over repetitive tasks, boosting efficiency and letting us focus on creative and interpersonal aspects of work. Yet, the transition worries me. How we handle the displacement and retraining of workers will be critical to ensuring a positive outcome. I feel that the US government reminds me of the Churchill quote, "You can always count on Americans to do the right thing after they've tried everything else." I have a feeling we're going to see extremely high unemployment before we see any of the utopian stuff in this thread. I think to get buy-in on radical change like that, we'd have to go through some pain first. Even then, it feels more likely we'd end up with authoritarianism rather than everyone painting and hiking. It'll be interesting to see where this goes, that's for sure. My job is making reinforcement training data for AI. If an AI takes my job, we're all fucked because it means AI will just be reinforcing its own training automatically forever. Your job so far is quite safe. AI trained on AI generated stuff generally have a 5-generation limit before shit gets too wonky to be useful. People seem to believe the goal of our society is 100% employment, but surely the goal should be total unemployment? Machines automate everything. We have all we need and it's forever playtime. People can put their efforts into art, music, hobbies, whatever. Alas, we are all just cogs in the capitalist machine. Unfortunately, not every person is a creative. That's not something that's been dulled down over time. It's just a thing that has been for as long as people have lived. 10 people in the Ice Age can look at a stick, but only one realizes it can be used to hunt. Rough numbers. So what are the non-creative people going to do if AI takes over? AI taking over jobs is inevitable, but it's not all doom and gloom. It's an opportunity to redefine work, focus on human-centric jobs, and foster creativity. The key is ensuring society adapts, through education and policies, to harness AI's benefits while mitigating its challenges. The issue isn't with it taking over. The issue is the transition process. Who knows how long it will take? I've been learning programming for the last 5 years. If an AI comes and try to steal my job, we will fight to the death and the winner takes a junior developer position. The code itself is only like 30% of the job you do as a developer. In a world where the masses are smart, this would be a good thing. Excess production could be distributed among people who would have more time to live, learn, enjoy. Less work could be a profit for us all. But we live in the world where masses are very, very dumb, so people will lose their jobs, poverty will rise, and excess production will go to the 1% that will get richer and richer at the cost of us all. We will all accept this too, as well. Capitalism, this is how it should be. UWOULDHAVE against TESTE Mac Highness. But I don't like working. Okay, how do you expect to get money? The people thinking it will naturally lead to anything approximating a universal basic income are naive dreamers. Technology has incrementally streamlined, automated, upscaled and eliminated jobs for decades now. And we are still competing with our labor against increasingly efficient systems. Plus we humans have an incredibly bad track record at actually preparing for incoming crises and mostly just react as early as things are on fire. Why in this one instance, people would unanimously agree to just preemptively give everyone money instead of, waiting until starving homeless people start to riot in the streets is beyond me. Deleted. Let's try it with politicians first. Would be interesting. Like in the US, replace either the Senate or House with AI to help out and counter the insane biases of shitty humans. AI's job takeover is concerning but also an opportunity for evolution. It forces us to rethink work, education, and society. While AI can replace routine jobs, it also creates new roles and demands higher level skills. The challenge is ensuring a smooth transition and fair opportunities for all. They took our jobs. Dirk jabs. As a ski instructor and charter captain, I feel safe. Lose power on a boat and see how well AI does. As an airline pilot, I tend to agree with you. But they are trying to come for our jobs, they will come for yours. I just don't see a realistic scenario that can compensate for a wide range of issues involving motorized technology. So that's where I tend to agree that I don't think it's happening soon. AI can't hold a hammer or drill, so I'm okay. It can. But for now it is cheaper to let you do it. Just read a few scientific papers that were clearly written by ChatGPT. I'm not surprised at all. It's just another tool to get an advantage is the funding war. Absolutely no one working in academia should be shocked. I doubt it. Balancing technological advancement with social and economic considerations is key to ensuring a positive outcome for everyone. Watch Star Trek. Specifically DS9. There's an episode that basically dives into an era where it's basically happening full force. It results in a huge class war that changes everything. It eventually leads to the elimination of money and the class system. People start to work to better themselves instead of because they have to. They did have to have a world-ending nuclear conflict and alien intervention before that came about though. In 2020, Andrew Yang ran on the platform of AI taking over jobs and the need for a basic income. Most people laughed, and the media refused to treat him like a serious candidate. The call for UB is what got him. Blacksmiths, chimney sweeps, switchboard operators, Pony Express couriers, hell, even sailors. What are we supposed to owe jobs that can be replaced by technological advancement? How long are we supposed to keep humans in jobs that can be fully automated? Assembly lines are full of robots, warehouses full of robots, drones have replaced a lot of manned military flights. Are those bad? Did we wrong the people who could have taken those jobs? I think it's fucking hilarious that people on Reddit couldn't give a flying fuck if someone lost a manufacturing, physical labor, or service job to a robot. But as soon as office workers and artists start to be threatened, then suddenly people losing jobs to technology is this terrible thing that needs to be stopped. It would be great if we changed the system so we could thrive without working so much. Some jobs can't be done with AI, so if we let it take all the jobs it can, the rest of humanity could job share and probably work 2 days a week or something. Problem is with the current system we wouldn't be able to afford anything. Deleted. I'm still stuck on whether AI could replace a job such as a theoretical physicist. It's a complete paradox whether it would be able to synthesize something new like Einstein did or not, at least at this stage.